Ladies and gentlemen, there is a parent that is suing the school district because her son contracted CV. In fact, she have 3 children and all of them got it. And she and her husband were upset that they did not have any plans for missed assignments. Do you think they have a case? I mean, you voluntarily took your kids out of the home and placed them in school. And let's face it, school buildings are probably some of the most germiest places you can be. It's a lot of germs, especially when you have kids enclosed in places like schools and daycare. You can expect this kind of stuff to happen. So I don't know. I don't know if she got anything strong here, but this came out on The Insider October 10th, 2021. A parent is suing a Wisconsin school district after her son contracted CV. I mean, look, a lot of children are at school. That's why they are going into quarantine. And, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the reason why teachers are resigning. Teachers are resigning because they said these kids are coming to school with obvious symptoms. So even before the pandemic, I was reading a study on colds and flus, and it was saying that 70% of parents here in America will send their children to school with symptoms. They do this all the time. And you can best believe they're going to do it all the time during the pandemic as well. This is not going to change at all. So let's get into this story. A woman is suing a Wisconsin school district saying her son contracted CV after his school removed the measures. So she's upset that they removed the mandates in this particular school. Sharon Jensen filed a lawsuit against Waukesha School District and School Board on October 5th, seeking an injunction to enforce the district to comply. So she wants them to comply with the CDC guidelines. But we know this is highly transmissible, and it really doesn't matter what guidelines they have in place. Look, I'm reading that many of these classrooms are packed. And if you got kids all packed together, it is inevitable. It doesn't matter what measures you got in place, they're going to get it. And they're going to bring it home and spread it. So, does she really have a suit? You made the decision to send your kids out there. All right. So, according to the lawsuit seen by the Insider and first reported on the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, the Waukesha School District removed the mandates and other measures in place to stop the spread. They did this in May, so they dropped all of their mandates back in May. Jensen's son, he had a face covering on every single day, and she's claiming he sat next to another student back in September that tested positive, and that's where her son got it, according to the lawsuit. In a statement provided in the suit, Jensen said she got delayed information about her son's classmate testing positive, and that after her son tested positive. And then her younger 2 sons also contracted it. She said she and her husband were forced to be primary instructors. Well, you should be doing that anyway. For their children while they were out of school, and said the district had no plan in place to handle missing assignments. And she's saying the school district refusal to implement the guidelines, which, she feels led to her son getting CV, which I don't agree with her at all. It really doesn't matter. It does help a little bit, but it does not help to the point where it prevents it. And she's trying to make it seem like the guidelines would help prevent her son getting anything, and that's simply not true. Okay. In the 24 hours prior to my oldest son exhibiting symptoms, BR attended a Cub Scout camp, church, church school, and a church festival, a community parade, and a community car show, potentially exposing hundreds of local citizens, she added. Wow, I mean, you took your son to all of these places? Wow. Well, then, how do you really know where he got it from? Look at all these places. She took him to one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight different events. And on top of that, he went to school. Okay. All right. So the suit being funded, okay, by a super PAC, okay, is arguing for a class action status. The Waukesha School District didn't immediately respond to insiders' requests for comment. But y'all, do you think she have a case? Let me know in the comment section, because I don't know. I don't think she does. I really don't, but you got to tell me what you think. A lot of school districts are dropping mandates, and people are uncomfortable with it. This is why there is a shortages, many shortages up at schools, and nearly every position needs to be filled, including your janitor. This has been a real hard journey as far as I'm concerned on the children. I really feel bad for them. I mean, I know parents got to work, and a lot of these parents see the school as their babysitter while they're working their jobs. But at what point do you see that this is harmful to your children? I guess at no point to some of you, especially if you're sending them with symptoms. Obviously, you're not bothered by it at all. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this one. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.